This week on Your City Now, a recap of the city's first COVID-19 vaccine panel, and the life of Dr. Justina Ford is honored. Those stories are just ahead on Your City Now. Denver's latest COVID response update is out. The city's efforts are focused on vaccine distribution and getting our economy back on track. The city will activate the Emergency Operations Center early next week to support the vaccination efforts.
In short, our strategy is to expand capacity across all Denver neighborhoods to provide broad distribution of the vaccine and to ensure access to everyone in our community.
Equity is the key focus of the city's efforts. This includes outreach teams that are currently on the ground vaccinating those experiencing homelessness in both encampments and shelters.
We knew this from the very beginning that we need to go where people are. And we need to do it in a way that they're comfortable. We need to get out to them, and that's exactly what is currently underway, and we're going to keep doing that.
Additionally, Denver is officially in the orange level of the state's dial on all three virus metrics. If this continues for 7 days, Denver can start allowing businesses to open under the 5-star program. This program will allow certified businesses to operate at yellow level restrictions, allowing for higher capacities. Applications for the program open Tuesday, February 2nd. They are limited to 500 applications in the first round to ensure equity across neighborhoods and types of businesses. Help us continue on this positive path, Denver. Mask wearing, social distancing, and hand washing are all still vital, but the light at the end of the tunnel is getting brighter.
The disparities in African American, Latino, and the rest of the community with access to education and also access to insurance and cost-effective medical services these days is off the chain. So there's not a lot of trust in the system because the system continues to fail us.
Last week, Mayor Hancock hosted the first in a series of community panels about the COVID-19 vaccine and building trust in communities of color.
In Denver, we are approaching vaccine distribution much like we did COVID testing, with an equity lens and a focus on making it easily accessible to the people and neighborhoods often overlooked.
We have a high level of confidence that the vaccine will be helpful. On the other hand, we also know that it's going to be difficult for the vast majority of people to immediately get vaccines. And therefore, we have to continue to do the things we know work. You have to socially distance, you have to wear a mask, and you have to wash your hands.
When it's your time to get the vaccine, they say it's your time to get in line, do that. Don't be afraid. You have people that have got our back. You know this vaccine is safe and effective.
Since April of last year, the Colorado Convention Center in downtown Denver has served as an alternate care site for COVID-19 patients. But this week, state officials determined they would no longer need to use the over 700,000 square foot facility. This coming roughly 9 months after they had contracted to set up 250 beds there in case hospitals ran out of room. After an estimated retrofit cost of $25 million and a lease that paid the city of Denver $60,000 per day, the Plan 4 field hospital did not serve a single patient in the 9 months it was open. The building is expected to be ready for its intended use for conventions in March. The Denver Art Museum is accepting proposals for a mural that will live inside the new Sea Welcome Center in the Martin Building when it reopens later this year. The museum is searching for artists with a strong connection to the metro area to tell a visual story about Denver's creative scene. Artists of color and other underrepresented communities are strongly encouraged to apply. Applications are due by February 12th. Last Friday, the state celebrated Dr. Justina Ford Day. Dr. Ford was the first licensed female African-American doctor in Colorado, and in her 50 years as a doctor in Denver, she delivered more than 7,000 babies. The Denver community commemorated the designation and what would have been Ford's 150th birthday with a special live-stream tribute featuring local talent and greetings from all over the state. Happy birthday, Dr. Justina Ford. You can catch new episodes of Your City Now every Friday. Thanks for watching, Denver.